Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to take a look at, I won't say review because I'm still a beginner, so I don't think I have the experience yet to be able to do a formal product review, but I will be going over the things that I got for Christmas this year. So a lot of woodworking items, and I think I made out like a bandit. So with that, let's get into the unboxing and the review, my review of these items. So up first is this Rockler Dust Right. It is a Flexi Port Power Tool Hose Power Kit. So this is a really cool one. It's right here in front of me. So the biggest thing with this is it comes with this really nice hose. It's very sturdy. It's flexible. It will come accordion in and out. So it's really cool and it goes pretty far. So the way it works is this, is these ends also came as pieces. So I inserted them into the hose itself. This end will plug into my dust collector. And then this end has a quick connect. So I just will pop it in and then pop it out. That's it. And these are really good. So the main two tools I plan on using it with is my Craig pocket hole jig. So basically it's just going to fit in here, such as that. And then this will just plug into there. So that's really cool. And then I am also planning on using it with my sander. So it just, like I said before, it just fits right on the sander like that. And then this plugs in there, quick connect in and out. So it's really nice. I like this a lot. I've been waiting for something like this for a while because I hadn't been using hardly any kind of dust collection with these two tools, and they make a huge mess. So I'm really looking forward to getting this going. Okay, up next is this storage case. So this is a Harbor Freight purchase. They have these on sale. I have a number of them. I don't know if you can see them back there on my other bench. But these are really cool. I like them a lot. Oops. We'll just go ahead and take the wrapper off of it and take a peek at it. This one is a deeper one than what I had on the bench over there. So this is deeper this way. So yeah, it's got some pretty good things in there. So it's just your typical storage case. But I do like the deeper ones. It can hold a lot more different things in here. So one of the things I'll be doing on my new bench here is adding in some slide drawers. And I plan to put these holders, these cases, again, I have more back there, on those slide rolls. So I'd really be looking forward to having this one in place for that. So yeah, that again, it will be a Harbor Freight storage case. Really cool. Next up are these smaller sized all-purpose foam brushes. So this will be for doing finishing. So I wanted the smaller size foam brushes. I have the wider ones. I use those for putting on my coats of poly, but the smaller ones are nice to get into little cracks and crevices that the big ones cannot necessarily get into. So yeah, this will be good. So yeah, I have a good pack of them now and get to work. Next up are these DeWalt drill bits. So I researched these quite a bit. I have a very old Ryobi set of drill bits. They've been really good, but some of them have been broken over time as the smaller ones will break off. So I researched into like what is a higher quality ones. These aren't like your top of the line ones, but this is like middle upper grade for these particular drill bits. So I'm looking forward to using these, but now I actually have a full set because like I said, I've broken some of my other ones and I've been using some really old small ones. So I use the small ones mostly for doing like pilot holes for, you know, putting in screws and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to this one too. Up next is these Irwin Quick Grip clamps. So just like everybody knows, woodworkers can never have enough clamps. So of course I had these on my wish list for Christmas this year and I got them. They are the 12-inch ones. No, these are the 6-inch ones. So I wanted the smaller ones because I've got some bigger ones back there, the 24 and 36-inch, but I don't have any smaller ones like this. So I was really hoping to get these, and I did. So there's a pack of 4 of these. So I'll be looking forward to getting into these, into some of my next builds. Up next is the Micro Jig Smart Push Block. So I really like this one. Let's just kind of break into it and see what we got, because I want to show you how this thing works and one of the main reasons why I got this particular push block. So let's get into it. So one of the things I really like about this push block is the way that these knobs come down like this. So if I have a piece of wood I'm pushing, that's an automatic backstop and helps me push it through. So that's the main reason. These push blocks are also really good to use on a miter station, not miter station, sorry, on a router station, a router table. And I'm probably going to get a second one to do router tables, so this is also good for that. But I did like the way these little feet fold down on the bottom of these. So yeah, this will be good. So then I got these DeWalt chisels, these set of 3. So I've had a set of chisels for many years. I cannot get them sharp anymore, and they were a really cheap set that I bought many, many years ago. I'm not even sure what brand they are. I looked at one today. I don't even know what they are, but the metal part of the chisel itself on those old ones is just not a very high quality. So these are a much better quality. So I look forward to using these. I haven't broken into the case yet. I haven't had a need to, but hey, I will do that. And yeah, these had some really high ratings, and I'm looking forward to using these as well. So this is from, I had to go look it up, Tay Tools. I did see this in a review on somebody's video. I have to go back and look and see who it was. But what this is, it's a 100-piece set of drill bits. And I saw how these were of really high quality as well. And even though I've got my DeWalt ones, which I think are going to be the higher quality, this is kind of a nice set for a pretty cheap price. And have so many, where the DeWalt was only just one of each size, this has multiples of each size. So they come, right now it's still in its bag, but basically you have these little bags and there's multiples in there. So yeah, and they all have multiples. So that's good to know. In case you break one like I did, unfortunately, then I can have a backup set that I can go to for that. So that's, yeah, again, Tay Tools, Tay Tools is the brand name for this. I did just look it up on Amazon and it's shown as being unavailable. So yeah, if you can't find this one on, if you go looking for it, I'm not sure what's happened, but apparently they were able to get it from me. So this is the dowel jig from Miles Craft. So the reason I wanted to get this, I don't necessarily plan to use dowels for like giving a particular joint strength. So there's other ways of doing that. This is mostly for alignment. I have had a few projects where I had longer pieces I had to butt together, and getting them aligned with clamps and everything else was just very difficult. So this is what I plan to use that for. And building cabinets, it's got some nice uses for that as well. So that's the reason for this, but this is the Miles Craft Dowel Jig Kit. So this is a hole punch. It's a 2-piece automatic center hole punch from, I'm going to say it wrong, Horusty, H-O-R-U-S-D-Y, Horusty. So this was something I put on my list mainly because I went digging for my hole punch. I knew I had one. When I finally found it, because I hadn't used it in forever, it was rusty, and it just, the tip of it was broken off. I just threw it in the trash and said, you know what, I'm going to put it on my Christmas list. So these hole punches are real good for doing center punches. So when you're doing like pilot holes, you can be absolutely certain that you're going to hit the center of whatever it is you're putting into. So yeah, so it was something I've been needing for a while. So yeah, the 2-piece automatic center hole punch from Hurusdy. I don't think I can say it right, but yeah. So this one is a screw extractor. What I've known them as easy outs. So it's basically for stripped out screws being able to still be able to get them out. So it's by ThoSafe. If you can see it, they call it a screw extractor, but it's a set of those in various sizes to be able to use if you need to be able to get a particular screw out when the head of it's all stripped. So this is Howard cutting board oil. So I saw a lot of people using this in their cutting board finishes and even your charcuterie boards. So I plan on using this for various things like that I'm going to be building. And yeah, I just put it on my Christmas list and I got it. So it's really good. I probably would end up buying it even if I hadn't gotten it, because I do plan on doing a number of cutting boards and charcuterie boards here in the new year. So yeah, the Howard cutting board oil. So this next one, and it's the last one for this particular Christmas review, is something that I've had problems with for a while in my woodworking. I've been doing a lot more of that here in the last couple of months. I find that my hands get super dry and cracked, especially around my nails and my cuticles. It's super dry. It hurts. Sometimes I have to even put Band-Aids on them, and it's been really bad. So I have been using, and still using, the O'Keeffe's Working Hands cream. So this has been working very well. I've used regular lotions, and they do good. They do okay. But this stuff here, man, when you put it on, it just immediately soaks in. It doesn't leave a huge film. There's a little bit of like a oily, greasy film on there, but not a lot. It's not bad at all. But it will protect my hands for days. I don't have to put it on every day, even if I'm woodworking. I still do most of the times. And this one was getting a little bit low, so I put it on my Christmas list. So I got one for Christmas. So this was the one I actually got for Christmas. It's a little bit different. This one has a lot more things in it than the other one did. So I will give it a try once my other one runs out. But yeah, this is the O'Keeffe's Skin Repair Ultimate Relief for extreme dry skin, which is what I have after doing all my woodworking. Okay, that's it for this review of my Christmas presents. I will be doing various projects here in the coming months using some of these tools. So when I do use them, I'll do a quick little review as I'm using them to say, here's what I think about this tool, how it's working. And that'll be my official review. So this was just more of an unboxing and a look at what I got. So there were a few things on my list I did not get. So I'll be probably getting that in the next month or so. Just some various odds and ends that aren't really super critical to the projects I'm going to be doing, but it'd be nice to have for some bigger projects I'm going to do in the future. So with that, I will see you in the next video.